Hello and good morning. I am Christina Crowley. Welcome to Inspiration Morning Live. Sorry for the slight delay. Those of you who are watching now, I appreciate you. A little bit of technical difficulties getting started this morning. Alrighty, and for those of you who are watching this in the replay, you didn't know there were any technical difficulties, so thank you for watching me too. What I want to talk about today is 3 reasons why I believe time management is good for you. And I mean, time management is sometimes hard for people to do. And some people think, time management, I don't need it. What the heck? Why? And I think there's more than 3, but I think the biggest 3 ones for me of why I like time management is, the first one is you get more done. If you can manage your time, and you can manage your time in how I teach in a grid-like way, where you make a list, you prioritize what needs to get done, and then you figure out your time. You start on one thing and you work on one thing until you get that done. That includes your interruptions and you go back to it. Then you start on the next thing until it gets done. You get more done that way. And that is managing your time. And, because I am a multi-passionate person and I do many, many things. I really do appreciate that, that's a kind of a muscle that I built over the years. Managing your time helps you get more done. I want to do so many things. And as multi-passionate people do, you sometimes can't. And sometimes writing a list just doesn't always work. There needs to be that little extra step, and time management really helps you with that. And what I found after that is accomplishment creates momentum. And when you accomplish one thing and then you accomplish the next thing and then you go into the third thing, it does create momentum. You get stuff done. When you don't have time management, and I don't necessarily believe in multitasking. I believe in having a list and knowing what needs to be done, but I really don't believe you can multitask, because what I've found within multitasking is, hi, good morning, turn up the volume, give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. I appreciate you being here. With time management, when you start to create the momentum, you get more things done. You can add more, and it does feel better. And the momentum that you create by using a grid-like system, and as I was starting to say, I don't necessarily believe in multitasking. And I don't, because I think that we can work on one thing at a time. When I've tried to multitask in the past, what my list has looked like, say I had 4 hours to do my work, my extra stuff that I wanted to do, I would have my list of projects, and I would work on 4 things, but I wouldn't get 4 things done. And, since I've started using a grid-like system, I've been getting more done, because you work through getting one thing done. And say if you only have 4 hours, and say if you get interrupted a few times by the kids, or by needing to walk the dogs, or whatever happens in your life that can cause interruptions that you have to address in the moment, you get more done by going through one thing and then starting on the second thing. So, I like time management because it can create momentum. Having a half a dozen things halfway done doesn't really feel good. It doesn't add to your momentum. It doesn't build upon it. It doesn't, you do one thing, then you get the next thing done. Having 10 things that are halfway done aren't the best. It's not good for your time management. And when you do use time management, you do have time for more. When I use my grid system and I figure out what needs to be done, and I kind of block off that time, and I do concentrate on getting one thing, then the next thing, then the next thing, not 10 things at once, you're building time for more. I block out 4 hours, and I do have time for more. Right now, in my own life, it's pretty busy. I'm taking care of some, people who I love's dog. And while they are out of town having a wonderful vacation, but I still come home and take care of my pets, and I do my work for my clients, and I do my Facebook Lives, and there's a lot. And if I didn't use some sort of a time management, I didn't plot out exactly how I'm going to use my day, I wouldn't have time for everything. So I put everything in its place. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm glad you're here. Give me some thumbs up. I really appreciate those. And they let the community, it helps the algorithm within Facebook show this to more people in our community. So I do appreciate you being here today. So people think the time management is, it just cramps their style. Having you don't have to use a time management system. And I like to use a time management system, or that it's boring, or that it's, however you want to say that it is, however you feel about it in your life, if it's in a negative way. I have found that I had to push through that. It's a resistance talking. We always have, hi, Miss Millie. We always have some sort of resistance in our lives. It's a natural phenomenon. It's how per se our brain works. It's something that we know that we have to work through. And so whatever negative connotation that we put on time management, it's kind of a muscle. It's something we have to work within our own selves. And time management is an awesome thing. And managing your time gives you more. It gives you more. It lets you accomplish more. If you're a multi-passionate person like me, you want to do more. And time management allows you to do more. It allows you to get more done. It also helps you feel better. And that kind of accomplishment creates the momentum that is, really good for you. If you want to do something more in your life, if you're in a JOB that you're not necessarily happy with, to create momentum in some other area of your life feels really good. And it helps going to that JOB. Makes it easier. A lot of us don't necessarily have that's Miss Millie knocking the table. Some of us don't have the ability to leave our jobs, and we don't. And the only reason I was able to leave my job is I got laid off. I would have stayed there forever. There were many things about it that I really liked, and I probably still would have been there now. I still would have been a multi-passionate person, and I would have started, following many different loves in my life in many different directions. But, things would have been different. And so, but I would have been able to do that only with time management. And speaking of time, it's Thursday, as we're coming up on the end of a long week, and coming up on a long weekend too. And I really am looking forward to it. I'm going to take off the weekend plus Monday, Tuesday, and I will be back on Wednesday. Now I am going to be here tomorrow, and I do appreciate you being here with me every day. Please feel free to give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. Tell me, what are your biggest challenges with time management? Is it that you don't like the word of it, that maybe we need some other kind of a word other than it being time management? Or, please share this Facebook Live if you found that it, there's something valuable in it for you. Feel free to share it if you feel this has been helpful. Alrighty, so I look forward to seeing you again on my next Facebook Live. Ta-ta for now.